It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, September the 12th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
No one filed for the Muleshoe City Council election, and so at last night's City Council meeting, that election was canceled. The 2017 Muleshoe High School Homecoming Queen candidates are Hallie Might, daughter of Steve and Darla Might; Brianna Barone, daughter of George and Raquel Barone; Natalie Diaz, daughter of Beto and Kit Diaz; and Melody Moran, daughter of Melissa and Royal Moran. The Muleshoe High School Homecoming Bonfire will be held Thursday night at dark on the driving range at the Muleshoe Country Club, and the pep rally will be Friday at 2:45 in the Muleshoe High School new gymnasium. The coronation will be at halftime of the Homecoming Queen between the Muleshoe Mules and the Brownfield Cubs football game at Benny Douglas Stadium. Hallie Might's escort will be Corbin Hardwick. Natalie Diaz's escort will be Eddie Vasquez. Brianna Barone's escort is Isaac Mendoza, and Melody Moran's escort will be Sergio Solano. Tuesday at Muleshoe High School is Nerd Day. Wednesday is Pajama Day. Thursday, Career Day. And Friday, of course, is Dress to Impress. The homecoming activities, including the bonfire, the pep rally, and the coronation of the Queen, will be brought to you here online, sponsored by the Mexican Burrito Express in downtown Muleshoe. The high in Muleshoe on Monday was 87 degrees. The low was 48. And at 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning, officially in Muleshoe, it was 49 degrees. And now 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5-area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5-area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5-area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5-area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, looking at our forecast for the rest of this week, it's going to be a little bit warmer. Sunny, high near 89 degrees today on Tuesday. West-northwest winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Then partly cloudy tonight, low around 58. Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, mostly sunny, high near 91 degrees. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 58. Sunny on Thursday, high around 94 degrees. South winds 5 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west in the morning. Partly cloudy. Thursday night, low around 60. Mostly sunny on Friday, high near 92 degrees. West-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 62. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high around 86 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 59. Sunday, a slight chance of rain again. During the day, mostly sunny, high near 81 degrees. Sunday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 59. So some pretty warm days throughout the rest of the week, then cooler and chances of rain this weekend. And repeating our forecast for today, on Tuesday, sunny, high near 89 degrees, west-northwest winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming north in the afternoon, partly cloudy tonight, low around 58. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high near 91 degrees, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, then mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 58. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
If you want to see a thrilling OU Sooners game versus Iowa State on October the 7th, you can grab a hold of a seat on the bus going from Muleshoe for all Muleshoe residents to Norman, Oklahoma. That's October the 7th, but you need to make your reservations now. If you are interested, please send a private message to Starla Black Ellis on Facebook, or if you don't have Facebook, just simply call Ellis Funeral Home at 806-272-4574 between 9 and 5 and leave your name and your telephone number. You will need to have your money in hand by Wednesday, and they will need that money. $135 will be for the ticket and the bus ride also. They'll go to Norman, and then they'll bring you back on the bus. There are only 23 seats as of Wednesday morning left on the bus going to Norman, Oklahoma to support our Muleshoe hometown boy, Lincoln Riley, the coach of the Sooners. Baker Mayfield threw for 386 yards and 3 touchdowns as number 5 Oklahoma pulled ahead in the second half to knock off number 2 Ohio State 31-16 on Saturday night to give the first-year head coach of the Sooners, Lincoln Riley, an early signature victory. And we're so proud of Lincoln. And you can see that game in person, OU versus Iowa State, on October the 7th. This has all been arranged by Starla Ellis and Kay Moncrief, and this is a discounted ticket to the game for Muleshoe residents, and it's $135 for the bus trip and also for the ticket to see the game. And so let Starla know immediately by at least Wednesday if you can go. There's only 23 seats left, and they have room for 50 total. Dr. Kyle Sheets, formerly of Muleshoe, will be named the Humanitarian of the Year this week at the annual conference of the American Academy of Physicians in San Antonio. Dr. Sheets, a very modest man, acknowledges that he's proud to receive this award, but what led to it makes him even prouder. Several doctors who know him personally nominated him through the Texas Academy of Family Physicians and the state chapter of the American Academy. That's pretty special to me, says Dr. Sheets. Congratulations to Dr. Kyle Sheets, formerly of Muleshoe, being named the Humanitarian of the Year at the annual conference this week of the American Academy of Family Physicians meeting in San Antonio. You can read the entire report that Loretta Fulton wrote for the the Abilene Reporter News in our Twitter feed. Our Twitter is found at the bottom left-hand corner of our front page on muleshoetv.com. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
The news might be depressing, but Liao's is the opposite. Liao's is refreshing, good, and the best place to go for lunch or dinner. So go to Liao's and eat some food at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas.
Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe now has everything you need to have the perfect Mexican fiesta with the mud pie. Let's talk about its serving dish. Nacho salsa serving bowl, guacamole bowl, Fredericksburg Farms, jalapeno jelly, salsa verde, and more. Also get ready for the Thanksgiving Christmas season ahead with the mud pie stuffing tray, gravy boats, baking pan, pie and cookie plates as well. A wall of 25% off select women's and children's short sleeve shirts by Cowgirl Up, Cruel Girl, and others. New Ariat cruisers, Cruiser Fringe, and women's Ariat water boots, among others. Fall Football Fridays are here, and Tattered Tumbleweed has a great new Game Day t-shirt in stock. Fall shawls and coats by Cripple Creek, women's shirts by Pink Armadillo. Huge wall of brand new home decor pieces, including some perfect for Halloween and Christmas. Order your cheerleading suit for that special little girl now at Tattered Tumbleweed for any area team, and they can have it in the store for you in no time. Tattered is now selling farm fresh eggs for $2.50 a dozen. Check out the new Huey and Nakona wallets in now, along with a great selection of cinch and Ariat men's shoes. 25% off a great selection of men's short sleeve shirts. See all the new fall items all over the store at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m.
The Muleshoe Mules lost a heartbreaker Friday night at Tiger Stadium in Snyder as they played an extremely close back-and-forth game with the Snyder Tigers. The game was all tied up at 34, but toward the end of the fourth quarter, Snyder drove the ball down and kicked a 19-yard field goal to take the lead and won the game 37 for Snyder and 34 for Muleshoe. That leaves Muleshoe Mules 0-2 on their 2017 season heading into the Friday night homecoming game against Brownfield at 7:30 on Friday night at Benny Douglas Stadium here. Make sure to see the video of the game on Channel 6 in its entirety and highlights of the Mules-Snyder game on our website, muleshoetv.com, or on our Facebook, Gil Lamb, or even our Twitter feed. Other district games and area scores: Shallowater beat Levelland 35-20. And that puts Shallowater 2-0 on their season. Slayton beat Roosevelt of Lubbock 60-6. Slayton is now also 2-0. Freona 48, Booker 7, and that makes Freona 2-0 also. Canadian 56, River Road 14. And River Road from our district is 0-2. Littlefield lost to Denver City 41-30. So Littlefield is now 0-2 on their season, as is the Muleshoe Mules, when we lost Muleshoe 34, Snyder 37. Others in our area: Amherst 34, Southland 0. Congratulations to the Bulldogs of Amherst. Farwell 42, Crosbyton 26. Hale Center 41, Dimmitt 19. Lubbock Christian 45, Sudan 16. Sundown 61, Martin 0. Olton 29, Rawls 14. Now, because of injuries received by the Spuddy Longhorns, at halftime they had to forfeit their game to Plainview Christian. Bovina 54, Shamrock 14. Clarendon 32, Spring Lake 6, Abernathy 54, Tulia 7. Those are just some of the area games. Now this week, the Muleshoe JV and freshman teams will be playing at Brownfield. The freshman game is on Thursday night at Brownfield at 4 o'clock, and then at 6:30, now not 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, and then at 6:30 the JV Mules will play at Brownfield. Now the first games for our Watson Junior High team will be here at home with Brownfield. The B team will play at 4, the 7th grade at 5, and the 8th grade Mules will play Brownfield here at Benny Douglas Stadium at 6:15, and these games are all on Thursday night. And don't forget, you can see the entire highlights of the homecoming game on Friday, courtesy of Mexican Burrito Express, Ramiro and Yolanda Ramirez, down on Main Street in Muleshoe. Fire and Ice is coming back to Muleshoe in a cook-off on Saturday, October the 21st at the Bailey County Coliseum from 6 to 9, sponsored by the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. And this will help provide the banquet next year for the Chamber of Commerce. $40 to enter, and this includes 2 tickets. Competitors' rules: Make your best chili or ice cream recipe. Serve samples to the crowd, and the crowd gets to vote, and you could be the winner. Now, if you just want to taste, it's $15 to taste, and kids 12 and under only $10. And also, tickets $5 off if you buy before October the 20th from the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce. At 8 o'clock that night, there will be a cake auction. The winners will be announced, and door prizes also given out at 8:30. For entries and tickets, call the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture now at 806-272-4248. The featured entertainment will be by Clifton Castle out of Lubbock. This is all Saturday, October 21st at the Bailey County Coliseum from 6 until 9. For 42 years, Margaret Stevens has worked at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School in the cafeteria, and she has retired. And she was honored with a big reception at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School last week. Congratulations to you, Margaret Stevens. And do you know what? She went to school to Mrs. Mary D. Shazo. Isn't that something? Margaret, thank you for your years of service to the children of our community. And congratulations also to Mr. and Mrs. Corey Hunt of Muleshoe. They have a new daughter, Callie Spring, born Monday in Lubbock to them, and she weighed 7 pounds and 12 ounces. Grandparents here in Muleshoe are Curtis and Lavon Hunt, and the father, Corey Hunt, is a pilot, and the mother, Angela Hunt, is associated with Evolve. Great-grandparent right here in Muleshoe is Nelda Hunt. Congratulations to all of the Hunt family on the birth of Callie Spring. Now, the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe is still throughout this month and next month accepting your cleaning buckets for the hurricane victims. And so if you need more information, you can call the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, and they are located at 507 West 2nd. In our bargain basement, need to hire someone to trim a hedge? Call Pearl Brown at 806-272-4471. That's need to hire someone to trim a hedge. Call Pearl Brown at 806-272-4471. To give away a solid black puppy. It is housebroken. It's a little female and not very old. Call Sheila Wilcox at 806-518-5486 or go by the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizen Housing Complex at 901 West Avenue K, apartment 908. That's need to give away to a good family a solid black puppy. Housebroken already. She's a female and not very old. Call Sheila Wilcox at 806-518-5486 She lives at 901 West Avenue K, apartment 908. Courtney Martis, daughter of Chris and Gina Martis of Muleshoe, the bride-elect of Brian Kersey, was honored with a bridal shower on Saturday morning in the home of Gala Gear. Of course, Courtney Martis is a Muleshoe High School graduate and was reared here in Muleshoe. Congratulations to you, Courtney Martis and Brian Kersey, on your forthcoming marriage. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Tuesday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Please use the Fellowship Hall door. AA is a fellowship for both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
AIM Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe.
It's time again to sign up for one of the two $500 fall shopping giveaways at Fry & Cox and pick up the fall merchandise book. Also sign up for your chance to win the world's largest Halloween treat, all at 401 South 1st Street, Fry & Cox in Muleshoe. Just in Nat and Jules little kids sleeping bags in two sizes, music boxes by Nat and Jules, and rattles, and see the new selection of bed quilts and shams in beautiful colors and patterns. Large new selection of Circle E candles in 28 ounce or 12 ounce sizes, along with tarts, pillars, and stars, and some great new scents like Peace, Garden Meadow, Country Morning, Baby Powder, Creme Brulee, and more. Don't forget the fully stocked sewing room filled with fabrics, squares, charms, table runners, rulers, grids, scissors, rotary cutters, thread patterns, and much, much more. And get your Muleshoe Mules flag now at Fry & Cox, with all proceeds going to the Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club, all at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. And don't forget, sign up for your chance at one of two $500 shopping giveaways and the largest Halloween treat.
Listen to this. OU Sooners and their head coach, Lincoln Riley, has now been moved up to number 2 in the nation. Isn't that grand? You can read all about it on our Twitter feed. It's an Associated Press poll. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, along with Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Independent School District, will be bringing you the Muleshoe Mules homecoming football game on Saturday here online and on the air. Also courtesy of Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Hereford Feed Ingredients, McDonald's of Muleshoe, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman Body Shop, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, AIM Bank, Mohawk Auto Parts, Lance Insurance in Sudan, K&K Pharmacy, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, and McCormick Seeds. Only because of these Muleshoe merchants and Sudan merchants that we can show you the game from Homecoming 2017. The City Council is also online and on the air here on Channel 6, and also you will enjoy keeping abreast of what the City of Muleshoe is doing in their council meetings. Give your child a head start. What Head Start offers you and your child? Active learning experiences, nutritional snacks and meals, parent involvement, services for children with special needs, links to community resources, health and family services, parenting training, and school readiness. You call here in Muleshoe, the Muleshoe Independent School District, at 806-272-7382 to enroll your child. Children in Head Start must be 4 by September the 1st. For more information on Head Start, you can also call 806-762-8815. What you need to enroll your child: a 2016 income tax return, W-2 forms, all child support received in 2016, grants or scholarships from 2016, Social Security documentation, 1099s, self-employment income, SSI, or TANF, child's birth certificate, shot records, insurance card, and Medicaid card. So give your child a head start with Head Start right here in Muleshoe. Call 806-272-7382 if your child was 4 by September the 1st. They probably will qualify. That's the Muleshoe Independent School District. A prayer of thanksgiving for all of the Xcel Energy employees who are headed to Florida to help with the devastation of the hurricanes there. Also remember the Missions Committee from the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, who will be going to Nome, Texas, outside of Beaumont, to help clean up the rest of this week. Remember the family of Sammy Hall, formerly of Muleshoe of San Antonio, in your prayers. Kathleen Hamilton has returned to her home outside of Earth after having a knee replacement surgery. Robbie Bristow has also returned to her rehabilitation center in Edmond, Oklahoma. She did not need surgery at this time. Justin Helton of Muleshoe has also been dismissed from the hospital in Lubbock and is now at home. Mrs. Bill Wimberly, formerly of Muleshoe, died last week. Please remember Bill Wimberly and all of his family in your prayers. His wife died last week. 11-year-old Ernie Toscano still remains in our prayers after an extended stay in the hospital due to blood clots. Ernie was able to be released on the Labor Day weekend, but was back in the hospital on Tuesday with severe headaches. Tests revealed that one of the blood clots in his brain had shifted and was causing quite a bit of swelling. Doctors were able to relieve some of the pressure in his head with a lumbar puncture that took the headache down to a minimal level, and he went home the following Saturday. Less than 24 hours later, however, little Ernie Toscano was back in the hospital. The doctors found a kidney stone. He is already scheduled for another lumbar puncture to remove a little more of the liquid on his brain. If they have to remove the kidney stone, they will do both procedures at the same time. Please remember 11-year-old Ernie Toscano and all of his family in your prayers, please. John Blackwell of Bovina, formerly of Muleshoe, was moved yesterday from the Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital in Amarillo, where last week he had surgery successfully, and he is now in the swing bed in the Friona Hospital. Pat Moore, please keep Pat and Carrie Moore both in your prayers. She broke her hip at her home just recently. Always remember all of the residents of Florida, the Northern Caribbean islands, and the Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana. Also remember Marilyn Cox, formerly of Muleshoe, in your prayers. Remember Helen Bebout, the aunt of Ruth Hall, who died at Raider Ranch recently. John Snell's family, also Esther Rodriguez's family, Joe Lopez, these families also, Iris Clements, Don Heathington, Gerald Boning, Lou Ann Black, Molly Davis, Jerry Kennedy, formerly of Muleshoe.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. Little Bit, the Cat. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. V.R. Beatty of Wharton take care of a cat named Little Bit.
After church, a couple that we hardly knew, had just met at church, came out and asked us if we would take care of their cat until they could get her. They were on their way to Senegal, West Africa. Little Bit moved in and became one of the family. She is now 20 years old, and we've had her 10.5 years.
The owners of the cat are Mr. and Mrs. J.E. Kennedy. He works for an international firm and travels all over the world. The Kennedys pay the Beatties $1 a day to take care of Little Bit.
They pay the vet bills on her, and send her $5 for her birthday and $5 for Christmas. And that's when Mr. Beatty and I have steaks.
Ruby Beatty says Little Bit gets lots of tender loving care and now eats only fresh liver.
I had a difficult time convincing the butcher that it must be cut fresh. Little Bit would not eat that out of that pan in that case that smelled like those sausage and things, that he would have to cut it fresh. I could make Mr. Beatty eat that liver, but I couldn't make that cat.
The cat was found by Mr. Kennedy in Canada when he was on his way to work one day.
There had been a heavy snowstorm the night before, and the car ahead of him slowed up, rolled down the window, and threw something out in the snowbank. And when he came along and looked at it, it was a kitten. So he got out and picked it up, and it didn't even have its eyes open. So he stayed off of work a couple of days, and he and his wife took turns about day and night of getting up and heating milk and feeding it with a medicine dropper. And so Little Bits came to stay.
Do the owners ever see Little Bit?
Oh, yes. They flew in from Madagascar to New York and took the plane down to Houston and rented a car and said they had called us and said they'd be out to see the baby. And I said, good, I'll have lunch ready. It'll be right at noon. They arrived, and oh, they rushed to see her, and she looked up and said, hi, you shouldn't have come. It's nappy time. With that, she covered her face up just like she is there now. And that was all there was to it. They had their lunch, got back in the car, went back to New York, and wherever they went from there.
Ruby Beatty of Wharton. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.